Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Østigard. That's been drilled forward. Østigard forwards and with intent. Konate. Cherki. Kamavinga. Odegaard, played out to the right. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Wins the duel this time. Odegaard. Now it's Haaland. Kamavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto. And it's Gusto. Olise. Plenty waiting in the middle. Clears it away. Kamavinga. And here's Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? Haaland. Nice looking ball. Bob. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Odegaard. Oh, good spread. Can he deliver? And he shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Cherki. Olise. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Aim forwards. Cherki. Upamecano, Konate, Rabiot, Camavinga, Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Dembele, now it's Olise. That has found him in acres of space. He's cut it out. Norway making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Østigard. Oh, there's a probing ball. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Haaland gets flagged offside. Bob. Moved on forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bob. No way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Cherki. Mbappe, and it's lofted through here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, look at the space here. Danger averted for now. Gusto. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Hernandez. Cherki, Mbappe, and here's Dembele. Dembele. It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Clipped into space. It's a throw-in. Cross from Odegaard. Decent chance! Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And it's been taken short. Odegaard. Odegaard crosses. Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cherki. KHANYT. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. Upamecano. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. KHANYT shifted upfield. Elise. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Olise, and here's Dembele! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Dembele, out to the right, and it's Gusto. Gusto gets a cross in. Ustigard with the clearance, moved on forwards. Defending was strong and firm. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
KHANYT. Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Camavinga. KHANYT. Aim forwards. Haaland is having a shot! He's scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mbappe. Cherki. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Hernandez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Haaland. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Cherki. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Lovely feet. Hernandez stood his ground strongly. Hernandez crosses. Hernandez Not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Odegaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rabiot forwards and with intent. And he's found a way past. It's Dembele! It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Odegaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's on his way! Brilliantly cut out. Bob! Terrific save by Manuel! Haaland chasing after it. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. KHANYT shifted upfield. 2 minutes to be added on. KHANYT. Gusto. KHANYT. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Aim forwards. One ball by the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. There's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bob, can he find the finish? Camavinga. Now it's Olise. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And it's played forward. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Dembele. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's picked out the... Olise! Denied by an instinctive save.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
That has been knocked clear. Gusto wins the duel this time. Camavinga played with finesse. Mbappe, can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Rabiot. Olise. Camavinga. Gusto looks to get on the end of this. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele hits it! Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the pass is intercepted. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dembele. Rabiot. Cherki. Oh, it's Dembele. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lofted upfield. Gets it away. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, grip takes a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
starting to look like a done deal now. Ustigard forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Cherki. Camavinga. Rabiot. Dembele being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Upamecano.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Hit into the mid. Oh, smashing header! Just needed better contact. Norway have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Gusto. Cherki. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Hernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shot, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Aim forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tries a deft little ball. Haaland! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Deftly away. Ryerson. And it's Ødegaard. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Konate. Camavinga, gently done. Oh, well measured. Mbappe! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Herring after the ball here. Time to deliver. And here's Camavinga. Real chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Cherky really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
So there's going to be another change here. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well cleared. Berger. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard. Haaland. Hernandez cuts it out. Upamecano. Hernandez. Hauga. This looks promising. Norway have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Haaland.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's on it. Can he get away? Haaland! He has done it! So is this the start of a comeback? Upamecano, Camavinga, Konate, into the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe, Olise, and here's Dembele. Mbappe, Cherky, now it's Haaland. And it's Berger. Now Hauger. That's a cute ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he latch on to this? Olise. And they've been given a corner. Olise plays it short. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ball's out once more. Olise, now here's the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Gusto puts a cross in. And that has been cleared.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looking here to chip it through. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. Rabiot. Oh, what a ball! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he get onto this? Cherki. Konate. Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Oh, some tackle that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Dembele is onto this. Hernandez succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. Into the last 5 minutes. Rabiot. Cherki. He's going to be disappointed with that. Berger. Haaland. Haaland played out to the left flank. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Mbappe over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Cherki. Olise, who does have an assist to his name. And he's there to clear it. Odegaard. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. He's in plenty of space here. This could be their final throw of the dice. Camavinga attempts a clearance. He's through here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Camavinga. That's a nicely weighted pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gusto. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Haaland. Berger played into space. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. And time is up. France, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
France were totally organised, disciplined and professional here throughout. They knew exactly
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Konate, Rabiot, Cherki, now it's Bob, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe, Olise forwards and with intent. Mbappe. That has found him in acres of space. Mbappe! That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. And he's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now who's going to be first to this? Here it is, crossed in. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Gusto gets a cross in. Cherki. Bob. And it's Odegaard. Haaland. Haaland. And a chance! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. Gusto. Camavinga. Cherki. And here's Olise. That's going to go a long way. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cherki. France are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Cherki. Olise. France already required to chase the game. Gusto played with finesse. It's a goal kick. Ryerson moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Camavinga shifted upfield. Mbappe. Hernandez drives it in. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Hoisted in. A real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's played forward. Cherki. And it's played forward. That's really well cleared. Olise's on the finish! Well, the ball's come loose here. Olise moves short. Nice control. There's the shot! Has a shot! He has done it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's Ødegaard. He's in a great position here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Bob gets a cross in. Haaland, and he's gone backward here. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Could be danger here. And that's aimed into the middle. Olise. Gusto. It's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cherki! And again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ødegaard attempts a clearance. Picks it up out wide. challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Mbappe. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Østigard does really well to win the ball there. Haaland, now he's off and running. Haaland, and the shot! Goal, Norway! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Hernandez. Hernandez looks to the other side. Now it's Olise. And here's... It's Dembele! Ryerson. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Looks across and plays it in. Tries a shot! And he thumps it clear. Cross into the box. Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lofted upfield. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland. Now here's the delivery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cherki. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Olise. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Olise usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Rabiot. France getting a lot of touches. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Haaland. Moved on forwards. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. And they've got rid. And it's Ødegaard. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Lobbed in behind. Upamecano gets it clear. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's through here. That pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rabiot. Camavinga, aim forwards. Decent chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Olise. Dembele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, sweet feet. And here's Rabiot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? KHANYT makes the interception. Upamecano. Mbappe chasing after it. Bob. Bob. There are a few waiting for it. Ødegaard. Norway have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Ødegaard! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was beautiful, something close to genius. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Cherki. Ødegaard. Bob. Bob tries making a foray down the right. No, he's overshot the green. KHANYT. Kamavinga. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hernandez. Cherki, and it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Time added on will be 2 minutes. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Rabiot. KHANYT. Gusto. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, look! Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Kamavinga. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Gusto. Oh, it's Dembele! And that has been clubbed away. Rabiot, that's an imaginative pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Haaland. Cherki. Mbappe. Olise. Proves too strong. Haaland. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camavinga. Hernandez. France have reclaimed it. Konate. Konate shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe. Camavinga. Ødegaard with a definite foul there. Dembele, and the shot! They've done it! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. We get a throw in. Mbappe. Hernandez. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Cross needs to be good. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Gusto. That is lovely. Gusto puts a cross in. Quality ball. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Cherki. Gusto. France needing a change of fortune here. Gusto. That's good play. Rabiot played out towards the right wing. Corner it is. Olise with the short one. Big chance! Haaland. Norway ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. What a throw in.
Norway look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Gusto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ryerson moved on forwards. Upamecano cuts it out. Rabiot. Cherki. Aim forwards. Searching pass he's played there. Gets it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. Now that's a fine challenge. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Upamecano. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And this has gone, presumably for offside. And it's played forward. Hernandez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is a little undercooked. Camavinga. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Mbappe. Østigard goes forward. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Konate. Olise in acres of space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. Aim forwards. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ødegaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ødegaard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Norway, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Dembele played out to the left flank. Looking here to chip it through. Haaland with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Cherki. Succumbs to the pressure. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. There's going to be another change here. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Østigard driven forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga forwards and with intent. And it's Hernandez. Always onto this. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Oh, delicate chip through. Kalulu. Konate. Cherki. Played out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Ekitike. And he goes cross-field. Oh, that's nice. Goes for the header! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bob. Oh, good ball! Haaland! Haaland! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Norway grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Cherki. Nice looking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Haaland. Upamecano concedes a free kick for that. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Off the bar! Cleared without complication. Wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Cherki. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cherki! Oh, he's hit the bar! And one more try! Deftly away. Cherki. Upamecano. Into the last 5 minutes. Camavinga. Bob was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Cherki! Kalulu. Cross goes in there. Ostigard tries to clear. Up towards the front line. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Ryerson. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Konate. Cherki. Ekitike. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. In it comes. Up he goes! It goes to show he is human after all. That's well seen too. Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Rabiot. Kalulu, who played through for the wide man. Haaland chasing after it. Cherki. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Mbappe, that's a delicate pass. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. That's an excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Haaland. Played back to the goalkeeper. KHANYT. Mbappe. Over to the left. Hernandez crosses. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. McAllister. Acuna. De Paul. Romero. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Grimaldo. Llorente, Baina, and here's Llorente, caresses it through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Shapes to shoot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Yamal gets a foot in here. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal. Cleared away. And it's Baina. Llorente. That's the throw. Baina. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Chance! The potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Marcos Llorente clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Rodri, gently done. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. De Paul. Messi, and it's up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Otamendi, and it's played forward. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Nice control. Acuna. Spain starting the game with good energy, looking to take De Paul! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson, Simeone, he's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Foot in. Argentina have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tries to get it clear. Senesi. Simeone. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Spain just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Alvarez. McAllister. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Acuna. Llorente with the slide tackle there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rodri forwards and with intent. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Paul. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts. De Paul. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi, aim forwards. De Paul shifted upfield. Llorente getting this one clear. Howson forwards and with intent. Yamal. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Kubasi looks to the other side, and he's there to clear it. Yamal, and it's Pedri. Rodri. And here's Llorente. delivered across. Spain have reclaimed it. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And it's Spain who take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Romero. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Acuna tries to dink it through. Cleared away. Llorente. Baina. Howson. Aim forwards. Yamal. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Romero drives forward on the overlap. De Paul with the delivery. Howson gets it away. Oyarzabal looking to penetrate opposition lines. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Rodri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Senesi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Rodri wins the duel this time. Baina. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo done delicately. De Paul. Romero. Messi. McAllister. And it's played forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Ferran Torres. That's a cute ball. Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that is out of play. Messi. Romero. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Otamendi gently done. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Lobbed in behind. Otamendi tries to clear. McAllister getting this one clear. Llorente. Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Strong running down that left flank. Simeone goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, such a clever touch. Simeone. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, clearance is short. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Yamal. Baina given the lift of his goal. That has been knocked clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Messi running with the ball. Simeone. Well, that's well seen too. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Now it's Yamal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cunha, aim forwards. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
McAllister. Llorente, and the keeper's got it again. Ball is over the line. Cunha. Paredes. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Ferran Torres, that's an imaginative pass. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Baina with the short one, and it's Llorente. Proves too strong. Llorente has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Baina plays it short. Baina. Rodri. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.